All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, we are back again on the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm so excited to provide my view on this particular news that's just come out in the last 24 hours. And as you can see, it's about Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is in an absolute high at the moment in our fan base. Everyone is talking about Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and why not? Rightly so. His performances have been incredible. He's been probably one of the biggest positives in recent times in our team. And this is what the Athletic had to say. I just want to quickly share this particular extract from the Athletic, which is tweeted by Absolute Chelsea. And then I want to talk a little bit about this particular article that was written by Simon Johnson. Some really, really nice things that was written, and I would really want to share that with you. And then also show you a clip of what Thomas Tuchel had to say about Ruben Loftus-Cheek last season, which I'm sure a lot of you guys would remember. But this extract here talks about Ruben Loftus-Cheek walked across Thomas Tuchel. This is, I think, happened in pre-season. This is what the article was saying. So an insider from Chelsea said, Ruben walked across and Tuchel said something along the lines of, "You are special. I cannot believe you haven't played more for Chelsea." It was a great thing for him to hear. I mean, this is probably the highest level of compliment that you can hear from your manager. Thomas Tuchel has always rated him, and someone like Ruben is honestly a gift to any manager, let alone Thomas Tuchel. We already seen the kind of damage Ruben Loftus-Cheek can do under Sarri, and it's just the injuries that has affected it. When this guy is, without any injuries and he's absolutely flying high, I said it during that Sarri season, he could be one of the best midfielders in world football, if not the best midfielder. He's got the total package, the physique, the pace, the robust energy, intensity, technicality, shooting, the lot, passing ability, everything. I want to now quickly show you guys what Thomas Tuchel had to say last season before we come back to this particular article and just, share some of my thoughts on it. This is what Thomas Tuchel had to say last season when journalists asked him about, I think it was in the press conference, when a journalist asked him about asked him about Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Here goes.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek is there. Are you keen to get him back next season? Does he have a role to play for you, do you think, at Chelsea?
It's not decided yet. I was quite a fan of him in his when he was even younger. He's still young, but when he was even younger and he came up from academy, I think, and into professional football here at Chelsea, reminded us a little bit of, in his style of play and his in his movements, reminded a bit of Michael Ballack. So there were some links about him all the time, also with maybe a move to German league and stuff like that. So we were well aware of him and of his talent. Sometimes things, I don't know why things did not work out on maybe like he wished and everybody wished, but he is on loan now. He's doing good, leaving his footprints there, and it's absolutely not. It would absolutely be unfair and not fair if I judge him from TV and from hearsay, what people say about him. Normally, I love to work with players and give my opinion. Then maybe also pretty quick, but from a direct impression. This is what we don't have. I don't know what his idea is. I don't know.
So as you can see, Thomas Tuchel knew everything about Ruben Loftus-Cheek well before he was even a manager for Chelsea. Ruben Loftus-Cheek seems like was a bit of a enigma in Germany. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of people, a lot of clubs were excited to perhaps even have him on loan. Let's get back into this particular, article from the Athletic, which talks about Ruben Loftus-Cheek and his, time at Fulham last season post the injury. And Thomas Tuchel touches upon this last season in that clip that I just showed you. And the article goes on to say that, look, it wasn't a successful loan stint at Fulham, not at all. But, the fact that he wasn't injured at all the entire season, the fact that he was available to play, he did get some starts. He obviously featured off the bench. He trained every single day. That in itself, the article was saying that the insider basically was saying that in itself was a victory for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. So off the back of that, obviously he came to Chelsea earlier this season in the preseason, and he was always looking to perform and show that he belongs. Of course, we know the story that in the preseason he had few good stints, but then slowly but surely, all of these rumors about us getting a particular midfielder came into the frame. Saul eventually was brought and got on loan, and then all of these sort of clouds over Ruben Loftus-Cheek's career was once again appearing, and we as fans sort of thought, well, what happens to Ruben now? I mean, we've already got Jorginho, we've already got Kovacic, Kante, now Saul's here. What happens to Ruben, fifth choice midfielder? I mean, surely not. He's got to go out on a loan. But the article goes on to say that he was not one bit phased. Ruben Loftus-Cheek did not care. He wanted to stay, even if it meant that he was going to be the fifth choice midfielder. And I'm so glad that he has. The article goes on to even say that Ruben, when he finally got that start against Southampton just recently, he was so excited. He was going around messaging all his close friends and whatnot and saying that he's looking forward to this, and this is the start. This is where slowly he can build the blocks from here. And honestly, I 100% feel that that particular start will now kick things off to further more starts, hopefully. The Athletic goes on to say this particular thing as well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has relished the challenge of playing in a deeper role. And this is something I honestly didn't think that he was going to be capable of, playing in a double pivot. The kind of double pivot that we've been using under Thomas Tuchel, I just didn't think, Jorginho's role, or whether it be Kovacic's role and Kante's role. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek has sort of created his own little role from that, where he's a box-to-box attacking sort of midfielder. Doesn't get into the box too often, but still in and around there. But his drives from deep, very much like Kovacic, but at least he's got that end product where Kovacic probably lacks at the moment in terms of shooting and that clinicality of finding those assists. I mean, Kovacic has done better this season. He has definitely done better. Obviously, we saw that assist that he got for Romelu Lukaku against Aston Villa. But Ruben just provides something different in that double pivot, which is very exciting to see. And apparently he's relished that challenge, which is fantastic to see. Now, this is an article off the back of that, article in The Athletic. And it goes on to say something like this. The reporter states, Ruben walked across here. We've already touched on that. Tuchel, I was happy with Ruben. Otherwise, he could not have had the chances to come on. He played against Zenit and played against Aston Villa, and now he played these 15 minutes. He could not be involved without deserving it. So Thomas Tuchel is absolutely on board with Ruben Loftus-Cheek at the moment. And he has clarified many times that Ruben's not getting pity minutes. He's actually getting minutes off the back of good, training and good performances that he's shown. And that's why he's getting these minutes. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek, hopefully, he can carry this on, and I feel like he's going to start against Brentford. Some of our players are going to play a lot of matches in the international break. Jorginho's already played for Italy, albeit came off, I think, halftime or just after halftime due to the red card that Italy had, and also tactical reasons. Mateo Kovacic is probably going to play a lot of matches for Croatia. Kante, not really sure whether he's back. So Ruben Loftus-Cheek is probably one of the ones that's ready to play against Brentford, and I can't wait for him to feature. I want to ask you guys, does Ruben start straight away against Brentford? Is that how we're looking at it? Is he one of the first names in the starting lineup for you guys? Let me know what your thoughts are. If you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button, guys, and hopefully, Ruben can have a stellar season for us. This is great. The vibes are fantastic inside Chelsea, and looks like Thomas Tuchel is seriously, working on this player. And this could be a big game changer for us this season. Guys, if you're here for the first time as well, subscribe, and hope to see you guys very soon. I will do a live stream later today talking about Newcastle's takeover. I want to hear what you guys have to say about that, the Chelsea perspective on it. It'll be very interesting whether Newcastle will, ruin football, as they say, much like what we did ages ago. and City and whatnot, the oil club. So we will have a live stream talking about it. Hope to see you guys all there. Until next time, take care. See ya.